Hello, mystical light beings, and welcome to Lena Mystic, where we embrace our spiritual awakenings by identifying our personal power and authentic selves. I'm here to help you to decode spiritual signs and synchronicities so that you can get on your authentic path to purpose. Today's video is the buck full moon energy. I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a clear message about today's buck full moon, July 23rd, 2021. So what this buck full moon is doing for us is reminding us that it's time to release negativity and anything that we're holding on that no longer serves us. This is a big release. This buck full moon is a big release, which reminds me of why it's called a buck full moon, where the bucks, the male deer, bucks and male deers are the same thing, where they lose their antlers and they grow back. So what's happening right now is we're releasing this stagnant energy, we're releasing those antlers, and then we're allowing new ones to grow back that are stronger and better than ever. Communication is key, so it's definitely time to figure out what you want and to communicate. Of course I would start messing up speaking when I'm talking about communication. Start communicating that to our guides, to our angels, those of light, to the people in our lives, to the humans in our lives, to the pets in our life, whatever we're coming in contact with. It's time for us to communicate what we want, but that takes knowing yourself. That takes connecting to yourself and restoring your spirit so that you can understand what you need and what you want. So no more moping around. It's time to talk about what you want. It's time to be expressive. And if someone isn't receiving that, keep giving it to them. Keep giving it to them, okay? We have to start holding people and ourselves accountable for the truth. Confidence is the key to your success. Knowing yourself is so important when it comes to confidence. You have to know what you want. You have to know not really how you're going to get there, but at least how you want to get there. You have to have an image of what it looks like when you get there or something, okay? Right now during the buck full moon, it's giving supermoon energy is what this moonology card is saying. Emotions are running high. So things are really moving right now. So this is why it's so important for you to really try to manifest and join full moon gatherings and circles and join like-minded individuals and connect to people in your life so that you can really just vibrate high in that relationship or with that connection and start manifesting together. Manifestation and prayer together is so powerful, guys. Keep that in mind. These cards just flew on the floor. So right now, with this buck full moon energy, a new romantic cycle is beginning. And this is great because I really feel like this is saying that you're going to love yourself more. You're going to take better care of yourself. You're going to go get things like facials and do your hair and do your makeup if that's a form of self-care for you. But really taking care of yourself, even eating what's best for you. Like for me, I have a food intolerance to meat. Like every time I eat meat, it's not good. My stomach hurts so bad and it's not pleasant. Like at this point, I need to accept I have a food intolerance to meat. I can't eat that. I don't vibrate high when I do. So the best thing for me to do is to take that out of my diet. And that's kind of what's happening with this buck full moon. It's reminding you to take things out of your diet that don't work for you. Not just, your diet. This is a metaphor. Take things out of your day-to-day life that do not connect with you. Stop consuming your time with these people who always gossip or who are always talking negatively. It's too much. And then we just had the time to release negativity card as well. So same message, same thing. Nothing is yet set in stone. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So you may think that where you are right now is the ending, but it never is. It really never is. You're still living, so there still is a story. So make sure that you're not giving up on anything and you're still putting effort into it, okay? The end of a tough cycle approaches. You are coming to the end of this tough cycle, which means that you're beginning a new cycle. And to me, I feel like this new cycle is going to be a lot more peace, especially with this reading I just did. There's going to be a lot more peace and you're going to be a lot more restored. Okay, that is a positive thing. Wow, expect positive change. So it's giving 555 energy and angel number 5 energy. A lot of powerful changes will be happening. Conclusions are in reach and your hard work is paying off. That's what this buck full moon is giving. Your hard work is paying off and the answers are coming in. You're starting to understand why things are happening the way that they are. You're starting to understand yourself more and the people around you more. And that's a huge, massive blessing, guys, because I feel like lately it's been this amount of confusion happening. Like, what's happening? Why am I here? Like, I feel like I'm in limbo. And I was explaining in one of my other readings that nobody, there was this post I saw and it talks about how nobody really talks about the cocoon stage. Like, we all are familiar with the caterpillar stage and the butterfly stage. But what about the cocoon stage where everybody's just in this cocoon and nobody knows what's happening next? That's where we've been lately. I think us as a mass, even with this whole COVID-19 situation, nobody's knowing how we're going to come out of this cocoon. We were literally shoved into our homes. A lot of us couldn't come out. When I was living in Italy, I was stuck in my house for 60 days, like 60 days straight. And it's like I was literally in this cocoon. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? And that's where we are spiritually. We're wondering what's going to happen next. When are we going to get out of here? And what is it going to look like? Are things going to be back to normal? What is normal? We're asking ourselves those questions. And as a mass and as a collective, that is what we're going through. We're trying to figure out where we headed, what's going to happen. And just know that we're being divinely guided and everything will fall into place the way that it's meant to. Now, I do not think that things will ever be back to normal, because that means that you're moving backwards, not forward. So it's a good thing that things are not going to be back to normal. Things are going to keep going. The ball is still rolling, and that's a positive thing. So thank God for that. Thank the divine for that, because knowing that you're not moving back is a wonderful thing. So I'm using the Ethereal Visions deck right now, and it gave me the Artist. Now, this card isn't normally in everyone's deck. This is something specific and personal to this deck. And the Artist is giving me the vibe of really, manifesting what we want and trying to figure out what we want in our lives so that we can ask God for it directly. Okay, so for this buck full moon, that's what you want to do. You want to ask God, with the power of the full moon, can I welcome this into my life? I intend to welcome this into my life, and I'm grateful that you have blessed me abundantly with this beauty in my life, that you've blessed me with this amount of peace, this amount of love, this amount of joy. If you know the fruits of the spirits, I kind of try to live by that. The fruits of the spirits are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Those are things you want to kind of be constantly praying for, because those are the things that restore your peace, restore your balance with the divine. Okay, so pray for those things during this buck full moon, and make sure that you are manifesting the foundation of the things that you want. For example, I always bring up you want a car or a house, and those are forms of security, because you have a place that you feel safe in and you have a way to get to somewhere safely. So how can you manifest the foundation of the things that you desire? Ask yourself those questions right now. In fact, I have a buck full moon article, and it has some writing prompts on there. I'll try to list it on the video so that you guys can see exactly what those writing prompts are, and it can help you to manifest more specifically and focus more directly on what you desire in your life and what you should be bringing into your life based off of what your higher self is telling you. Also, another card specific to this deck, the Well, is out, and it just reminds me of, once again, manifestation, trying to figure out what you want and what you want to bring into your life and what you think the divine wants for you. So try to imagine what you want your life to look like and what fulfillment looks like for you, so that you can welcome more fulfillment into your life. Knight of Pentacles is saying these things that you are wishing for will come into your life, so make sure it's specific to you and make sure it resonates with your spirit and not with someone else's, because you want to make sure that you are welcoming in what resonates for you, what is in alignment with your path and not anyone else's. It has to be in alignment with your path for you to feel a sense of fulfillment. Then we've got the Star, which is about listening to your intuition and listening to the divine and reconnecting with yourself, really sitting here here on this buck full moon and just being in silence and in peace with the wind just started blowing, with yourself, being okay with being by yourself to figure out what you need and you desire. Knight of Swords is about relaxing during this buck full moon, and once again restoring the energy within yourself. And the Hermit is saying, once again, be by yourself. This is a good thing. Be by yourself for at least a short amount of time where you can just figure out what you want and what you want to welcome into your life, and just, you know, restore the balance, disconnecting from social media and gathering with like-minded individuals, or with just yourself and God and the divine, and just figuring out more about yourself and what you desire in your life and what could bring more peace into your life. I think that this buck full moon will be a huge blessing for all of us. It is so transformative and so beautiful that I know we will be blessed literally starting that day, like literally starting that night. When that buck full moon shows at its peak, I feel these blessings showing up for us, and we're starting to see that the foundation that we built has been completely effective, and the prayers that we have sent to God are being taken care of. We're seeing that God is building that foundation for us, and that our blessings are on its way, and that they are actually here with us as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this gave you some reassurance and that you found some peace in this message. I just saw 12/12. I just wrote an article on 12/12 as well, guys. That is so crazy. Like, alignment is crazy right now. But whatever, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And I will see you in another video. See ya.